Welcome to world number 4, gamers. Here we are at Gloomy Galleon. Yes, this was the name of the level that I was looking for. So, this is world 4 that is underneath Crocodile Isle, or the Mechanical Crocodile Isle, or whatever. But yes, this is world number 4 regardless. So, the reason why I did not get started with this world in the last episode is that we are going to get off with a slow start with this level to get, the first golden banana, but I will take you through it on how to get, all of them. But I don't know how many episodes it's going to take, but we will get through it regardless. So what is going on, everybody? It's RRPG here, and welcome to another episode of RRPG's Let's Play with Donkey Kong 64 on the Nintendo 64. In today's episode, we are getting started with Gloomy Galleon, finally. And we're probably going to be collecting about a few golden bananas during this trip, but, in this first time around. But we will pick up the pace within the forthcoming episodes of however long we're going to be inside this level. But anyway, let's get on with this episode that's already in progress, shall we? And as you can see, I was just moving out of the first area here, and I'm pretty much... Oh, there's a Scoff and Trough door, so we don't want to go through that yet. But yes, I'm just pretty much scouting around for, some bananas or some banana coins for everybody, because we had to collect all those bananas for everybody if we want to get their banana medals. So yeah. And so how's everybody doing today? Hope you all are doing, fine and dandy. I know it's Wednesday and nothing really big is happening in terms of gaming. I wonder if that's even true. I think the God of War Origins collection on the PS3 had just came out. But personally, I'm not going to be picking it up because I'm kind of done with God of War at this point. But at least I'm getting a lot more excited for Batman Arkham City next week. And then after that is Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Yay! I'm going to have some fun time with Kirby. In about a week from this upcoming Monday, believe it or not. So it's about 12 days away. And then I know that Europe's going to be getting it in sometime in November, so at least be thankful that it's not going to take a long time for you guys to get that game, as opposed to Kirby's Epic Yarn, since it took you guys about 6 months after the U.S. got the game for you guys to, get it released in your territory. So I feel really bad for you guys, with you sometimes being screwed over with the releases, as they take a little bit longer than... most of the other releases from other territories. But at least you guys are making a comeback in some way, shape, or form with, in trying to get some of those games out around the same time as us. And there are some games that you're getting, before the United States gets their hands, on some of those games. But yeah, I'm very proud of you guys being able to, get some of those games. And there's some of those games that you guys do have, but we don't, but we still yearn for them to this day, like the Operation Rainfall games that are coming, and you guys have Xenoblade and The Last Story coming to you, and The Last Story is coming to Australia, but we still haven't even gotten our hands on those games, and it's really, really starting to tick me off big time that we still don't have those, and, it's just one of those things, when one Western territory gets something that the other doesn't, then that just makes that one territory green with envy, Like, you guys are getting the Operation Rainfall games, but we are getting Professor Layton, and, the Professor Layton game that comes with the Last Spectre, or whatever it's called, and we're getting that bonus game that comes with it, too, that was made by Mother 3's creator, Brownie Brown. It's called London Life. It's supposed to be an RPG. We're getting that, but you guys aren't getting... London, but you guys are not getting that. So I'm not sure why you guys are not getting London Life, and I think it's because Nintendo of America wants to make it up to the people who still yearn for the Operation Rainfall games, because Europe and Australia you guys are getting those games, but we aren't at this point. So I don't know what the whole deal is. There may be some point when we will get those games, but it's still too early to say. But yes, I am very disappointed to see that Reggie Fils-Aimé and Nintendo are not looking at the number of sales for Europe, because they are just skyrocketing for Xenoblade. Seriously, how much longer can you wait, Reggie? I mean, we want to play those games very badly in the United States. I think the wait has been long enough. I think we got our first golden banana inside that treasure chest. Indeed we did. Very good. At least there's a happy thought right there. We got ourselves our first golden banana inside that treasure chest. Good, 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 good. But, yes, that's my only explanation as to why, you know, Europe's not getting London Live. That's contained with the last Spectre, you know, the Professor Layton game. Because you guys got the Operation Rainfall games coming your way, but we don't at this point, so I guess that's why they made it up to the US audience. Seriously? A puzzle-based game based on 3, like, heavily developed RPGs? Seriously? Ugh, jeez. Is America really that cheap? You know, in terms of what we should get? We want to play quality over quantity. Those games are quality over quantity. It seems like, and it's not to say the same that the Professor Layton games are that bad. They're all great, but and it's good to know that we're getting more games. But it seems like we're bound to get more than Europe now because of that extra, you know, game that's coming along with it. You know, the London Life. And as you can see, we're playing as Ingard right now, and I know I should have been talking about Ingard a little bit ago, but you just move them around, and if you hit the A or B button as the Squawks presented to you, or whatever the thought bubble did, you'll be able to, you know, ram Ingard's tip of his nose or whatever, you know, since he's a swordfish, you can ram that tip at enemies, or you could just hit the switches and all that good stuff. But yes, that was Ingard, the only animal buddy that's playable in this level. But there were only 3 animal buddies throughout this whole game. I mean, Rambi the Rhino, Ingard the Swordfish, and Squawks the Parrot. I'm really disappointed that we don't get to play, you know, any of the others, like Espresso, Winky, Radley, Squitter, let's see. Or, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, in terms of the animal buddies that we wanted to play, I don't think any of us wanted to play as Ellie the elephant or whatever her name is, because seriously, I'm still kind of ticked off that, you know, that Rambi got replaced by the elephant in Donkey Kong Country 3, you know, when Rambi was already awesome. I think the elephant kind of got a mixed reaction from a lot of people in terms of an animal buddy being available in that game, and I would personally agree with that. I mean, seriously, would you rather have a rhino that can ram into enemies, or would you rather have an elephant that needs to stock up on some water in order to shoot water at foes? I think that's kind of tedious when you're limited to a number of projectiles when you have this one animal who uses melee attacks to pretty much crush his foes instantly. You know, it's that simple. Okay, there's banana port pad number 5, and there's a DK switch right here. And hitting this, that will actually make this door up here open up. Okay. But we're not going to go inside there right away. Oh, yellow banana balloon. Let's grab that. Come on, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. Oh! We'll have to wait till it comes around. It's coming around the bend. Or come around the lighthouse, more so. Okay, now if we jump up here, take a look what it is. Baboon blast pad. Yeah, we get blasted in the sky. Now, this comes to the point where the baboon blast games, or the barrel blast, you know, parts of the game are going to get a bit more tricky. So, we're pretty much going to be spending our time, you know, trying to get through this. But I will let you know right now, you will fail a lot. So, actually, I'm not going to be spending a lot of time with this, as I'm pretty much going to be going... Or I'm pretty much going to be spending time trying to, or, you know, cutting footage to get this done a little bit more quickly, so that way we won't have to stick with doing this more so than before. But yes, I do not want to stick to doing this so many times. It gets really, really tedious. So anyway, let me just go ahead and cut footage here, and then we will make it to when we actually beat it. Okay, let's go ahead and try here. Now, you may think that you'll be able to get a golden banana for doing this, but sadly, that is not the case. You'll see what I'm talking about once we, you know, once we beat this. Which one do we need to hit? Oh, we can't hit that. Oh, it's this one. Okay, let's grab that. Oh, I missed it. I'll have to come back off screen and get it. Okay, we hit that thingy. Or we just hit the finish line. That will get Clapper the seal from Donkey Kong Country 2 to be released out of that prison. So, yes, our animal buddy seal from Donkey Kong Country 2 that pretty much blew water out of its mouth to make the water cold from the lava, yeah, he makes a return. But this time he has a pirate bandana. And he opens up a gate for us. Looks like that gate's going to lead to another type of racing game, it seems like. But anyway, we got done with that, so look. Wait a minute. That didn't open up? Oh, you can't be serious. Okay, so looks like we're going to have to open up the lighthouse again, or open up the pathway into the lighthouse. And we will go inside. Okay. Go ahead and climb up. And let's go inside to see what awaits us. What does await for us? I know we're inside a lighthouse. Oh, there's some clumps over there. So let's make sure we hit them with, hit them with the orange grenades. And, is it just me, or do you really think that they kind of dumbed down Donkey Kong's strength when it comes to the clumps in this game? Because Instinct would have it, if he were to bounce off the clumps' heads, they would die instantaneously. Well, not so much for Diddy Kong, but as he had to use the cartwheels to get rid of them. But for Donkey Kong, if he bounced on their head, they would have died instantly. Why did they not do that in this game? I have no clue. I guess since this game's a 3D game, you probably can't even judge the distance between, when to exactly land on the head. If something like this were on the 3DS, like I said, if this game were to get on the 3DS, then it probably would have been a bit easier for, the depth perception, of the 3D to help you judge the distance between what you land on and what you jump on and that good stuff. But yes, I'm one of those people who kind of want a remake for this game, but I think Nintendo would need to ask Rare for help if they wanted to do something like this. And I don't think Rare would object because they pretty much are in the handheld, or they still make handheld games from time and time again. And doing something like this, I think they would probably, oblige to do one. But there is that problem with the Kremlings not appearing, in Donkey Kong Country Returns, so it's hard to say. Maybe Nintendo would probably hire somebody like Retro Studios to do it, because if Rare's not going to be fully committed to Nintendo anymore, in terms of handheld, since the last release that they ever made for, on a handheld for Nintendo was the Diddy Kong Racing remake on the DS, then I think it's time to pass the torch to somebody else, and I think Retro Studios would actually be the perfect candidate to do that, series justice or whatever, or to do a remake justice like that. I mean, that's what Nintendo did with Grezzo, with the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D remake, and the Four Swords Anniversary Collection, so why not? Okay, we activated the lighthouse from that switch. And this will make the lighthouse shine all around. And I think, yeah, that opens up that gate. And coming out of that gate, I think a pirate ship is bound to come out of it. Yes, it's K. Rool's ship, Gangplank Galleon. From Donkey Kong Country and Donkey Kong Country 2. Making a comeback. Alright, we got that opened, and now a golden banana is waiting for us down below. You know what? I'm just gonna be a man and just jump down from high above. Sure, we just only used 1/4 of a life out of a melon, but we got it. Okay, I think the golden banana's by the entrance, so let's grab it. Yes, indeed. Donkey Kong. We got 82. Like I said, getting golden bananas are going to be a bit slower in this game because, with each new level we pass through, things are going to be a lot more tougher and a lot more intricate to find, all the goodies. Now, we need to get Chunky Kong over at that ship because there is a golden banana for him to get inside K. Rool's ship. But there's also a switch for Diddy Kong to shoot something out of the pirate ship. onto the lighthouse, I think. I think we're able to get a golden banana from there as well, so we'll have to see. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Well, you know, for right now, but I think it's probably elsewhere, but we'll have to see. But anyway, let's go up here and ride the rocket barrel. Woohoo! Or wait a minute, the switch could actually be on the ship. Oh, who knows. Okay, if we hit this, we play some guitar. Yes, you're so cool, Diddy Kong, my man. Very good. Now, what that does is that it will open that gate, and that will actually cause a mechanical fish to come out of it. Now, we would grab the red bananas, but I'll come back and do that later, or when off screen, but yeah. Let's go ahead and make our way to the main area where we can find that mechanical big fish. And yeah, I know there are some different colored bananas I need to get with the other Kongs, but we'll do that more so, you know, in the next episode, in the forthcoming episodes. Oh, that's a new Kremling right there. This guy, he can't even die from grenades or, you know, a powerful, you know, the primate punch or whatever. The only way to defeat him is to use a super move that involves you holding down the B button. But we do not have access to that yet, which we will get much, much later. But that is the only way you're going to be able to kill those guys. Okay, what we need to do is we need to come down here, and that is where the big mechanical fish is. Now, there is something special about that fish. We actually need to go inside of him. Or it could be a she, we don't know. But yes, we need to go inside the thing. And going inside the fish, instinct would have it that is where we're going to find another golden banana. Indeed we do, but here's the catch. We need to, as you can tell, that thing... Oh, there's some zingers there, so make sure we kill those. There's two inside this... is there one or two inside the place? I think there's only one. Oh, gosh! He hit me. Brat! But the thing is, with this fish, in order to get its golden banana, it has a pacemaker right there. Yeah. Isn't that exciting? But yes, there is a learning curve on how to beat this fish. So, what we need to do is we actually need to hit the spots on the heart that are, you know, colored like that. And that will make the pacemaker start to malfunction a bit more. And you have a time limit of 100 seconds, so make sure you aim your peanut pop gun at those targets very precisely. Okay, very good. And once as they are destroyed, then the pacemaker will stop working. Who would have thought that a mechanical fish would have a pacemaker, of all things? Okay, let's go ahead and hit this. Yeah, I know, right? A pacemaker inside a mechanical being. Oh well, at least we almost defeated it, so we just need to hit it 2 more times. And that way we can get its heart to stop working. As you can tell, its heart's being blocked by those fan blades. And that's pretty much the gist of this whole thing. It's just to hit those spots with the peanut pop gun to make sure it breaks. You know, make sure all those places break. And can we get rid of that zinger? Yes, we can. So that way it doesn't bother us when we try to hit the last part. But if you just follow the direction on how I managed to get through this part, then yeah, you should be able to complete it without any problems. I mean, there will be times when you will suffer, you know, some other problem. You know, there will be some parts in the game, you know, some parts of this part of the game where you may suffer a problem of hitting the wrong target at the beginning. But yes, I just showed you how it's done completely. But anyway, we got ourselves 42 golden bananas. Okay, now I know what it was that I forgot to do. So I'll show you a little preview here of what happens and, you know, how I got that first golden banana as Diddy Kong, and then we'll close off this episode. You hit the switch right here. That makes that golden banana shoot out of that cannon. And it hops at the top of the lighthouse where we have to play the guitar up there. So we got the golden banana up there. So we need to ride the, we need to go back and, okay, the camera was acting weird. But yes, we need to get off of here and we need to ride on the rocket barrels again. And then we will grab that golden banana. So Yes. If we grab this golden banana, it'll show that we have the first one collected, but this is because I forgot to show this beforehand. But yes, we now have 84 overall, so we're finally done with this episode now, so let's go ahead and close things off right here. So next time on Double RPG's Let's Play with Donkey Kong 64 on the Nintendo 64, we're going to resume where we left off, and we will grab some more golden bananas. We probably won't get all of them, but at least we will get a lot more. Anyway, if you have not done so already, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter with the links in the description, and if you like what you saw, be sure you rate this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave comments below to let me know what you guys thought of the episode. Anyway, gamers, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. See you guys then.